Hello, welcome back to WheaWings. I'm here with the lovely Gavin. Gavin, can you please introduce yourself?
Absolutely, thank you for having me.
Of course.
Gavin Viano, I am the Associate Vice President for Athletics and Strategic Programs, which is a mouthful, so I'm in the right place.
Okay, so we've got 4 wings. We trimmed it down, which means it's gonna get worse sooner.
Quicker.
Yeah. How are you with spice?
I mean, in my mind, I'm great. The older I get, the less my body agrees with that. So I'm ready, but I'm also not ready.
Okay, so our first one is new. We've never done this one before. It is the buffalo hot sauce.
All right.
It's not supposed to be too bad. Do you like buffalo?
Do, very much so.
I hate buffalo.
Wow. Okay.
So,
That's,
all right.
so you're going for it today, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna go for it too.
Okay.
It's a good buffalo sauce.
Yeah. It kind of gets the job
You might
done.
have opened up a spice.
Bro, and I feel like I can handle that low key.
Yeah, it's a nice, that's a nice one.
That makes me feel proud of myself. So, I want you to tell me about the varsity and recreational athletics that we have here.
Sure. This is actually the 50th anniversary of varsity athletics at Wheaton.
Whoa.
We started water polo, men's and women's, this school year.
Yeah.
First women's game ever was last night.
It was great.
Which was awesome. I think I did see you there. A lot of people there. So we've got 23 sports now, and then next year we start with fencing, so that's 25, and then men's volleyball the year after that, so we'll be at 26. So about a quarter of Wheaton students are varsity athletes. It's a big part of their Wheaton experience.
Yeah.
We have club sports, which, you know, again, for some of the people on the club sports, it's a huge part of the Wheaton experience. It's student run. It's been traditionally student government funded, and that ranges from all kinds of different sports: archery, ping pong, frisbee, ultimate. Give a shout out to them, right? Rugby, all of them. I'm gonna miss somebody, not on purpose, but because of how many we have, which is cool.
Yeah.
Then you got intramurals, which is like if you want to dip in for a weekend and play some volleyball, maybe win a free T-shirt.
I know.
Intramurals is for you, right?
Intramural basketball gets intense.
It does.
Like, it's heated.
So apparently it is intramural volleyball. So it's like, okay, Wheaton World Cup, which is soccer, all kinds of cool stuff. And then there's, of course, group fitness, just individual fitness at the Pappas Center or at any of the facilities. So it really runs the gamut from super time committed to, hey, you're just trying to get yourself moving, feeling good. And we're trying to do that for as many people as possible. I think my last factoid would be safe to say at least 60% of the student body utilizes some piece of athletics and recreation, whether it be varsity all the way down to whatever it is you want to do for intense intramural basketball or otherwise.
Yeah. Speaking of getting moving, we gotta move on to the second one. So you've had this one before, Los Calientes.
I have. I have. It's really good.
I love it. It's sweet, it's bearable, and it, again, makes me feel proud of myself. All right, you ready?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's familiar. I feel safe when I eat it.
Yeah.
Okay, so students typically associate school spirit with sports, but how can non-student athletes get involved?
Well, it's still 75% that aren't, right, varsity athletes,
Yeah,
so
fair.
that's a big group. So I think when you think about community, all of our games are free for anybody, faculty, staff, community, students especially. So, you know, it's accessible. And in theory, for those 2 hours when you're watching the game, we all want the same thing. So there's a shared community, and whether we win or we don't win, we all kind of feel the same way at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's a cool way to like experience community, whether it's through disappointment or, you know, joy.
Yeah.
If we all are kind of feeling the same thing at the same time, whether we're on the court or in the stands, we can kind of feel something together at once. I think sports allows us to do that, as does a performance, a play, anything. And so anything that's performative and has an audience has a chance to draw people in who aren't directly participating. Another cool thing that I thought of was like the halftimes we have. I mean, whether people are athletes in these clubs or not, like the Chaos Dance Group has come to do numerous halftimes of basketball, or even our cheerleading club. I mean, they're an integral part of pre-game, middle of the game, post-game. I mean, so there are so many ways to bring your talents to another audience and to get together. And then I think finally, just, I mean, there's a million ways, but we play road games at schools that are in Boston or wherever else. It's a cool day trip. I see students or I see staff and faculty that'll come to a game at Emerson. You're in the South End, you can come for lunch and stay for the game, or come to the game, go to dinner and have a nice Saturday night. So it's kind of like a reason for a road trip.
Yeah.
So those are a couple ways that I could see people getting involved, and it really, to go to the actual game doesn't cost you anything but your time.
Wow. I've never heard it be broken down so concisely, but like effectively. Like it's shared emotions, which is cool.
Because people,
so
I mean, again, there's so much going on in the world. Like, if you can get an hour of like commonality,
yeah,
whether good or bad outcome, it's like, that's cool to share something.
Yeah. Okay, this third one. So this is called Ginger Goat Tropic Star. I've never had this one before. Heat flavored fun for your mouth. I don't know about the fun part, we'll see. It says tropic, and this one is sweeter, so that's why I can bear it more.
Yeah.
So maybe this
Maybe
will
you got a
be-
little sweet?
Maybe, let's see.
That's that sweet up front.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so scared. I feel nothing right now.
Guys, I'm gonna do it. First time since the probably 80s.
Throwback.
Actually better than I remember it, but not good, but helping. This is real milk, right? Y'all aren't, this is like a prop milk. It gets you on the back. It got you.
Not
Oh, I thought, okay, you're just breathing. I'm like, I'm losing napkins, like it's happening.
Oh, okay, now it's coming. Let me ask before
buddy,
it gets bad.
Get it out.
Okay.
Oh, it's sneaky.
Yeah, Wheaton added some sports
Yes,
recently.
sir.
Which ones did we add, and how are you feeling about them?
Yeah, so based on last night, we mentioned, water polo earlier. That couldn't have gone better, right? Like, first of all, the people on the team couldn't have made Wheaton prouder. The fans coming out couldn't have made me prouder to be a part of this community. And I'm proud of you for hanging in on this heat. So the reason we started these new sports, we started enrolling male identifying students in the 80s. We added a bunch more women's sports and all their men's sports besides baseball. Did baseball a little later. So then after 25, 30 years of no sports, we do water polo, we do fencing, and we do men's volleyball, and the other two are coming. But the why is, there are a lot of high school kids who play those new 5 sports that would never look at Wheaton because they want to fence or play water polo in college, right?
You're spitting facts right now.
If they would never look at Wheaton, but we started these teams, okay, well now they might come here. Student athletes tend to do pretty well in school. And so you're bringing in people who are great students who want to be here, would never look at the school, and we're doing it in facilities that already exist. But it's super exciting because there's way more high school kids playing those sports than there are college opportunities. So Wheaton's opening that up for them, but also we're opening up ourselves for what they want, which is pretty cool too.
How are you feeling about what
I'm
we've done so
actually
far?
hanging, but like—
I am too.
Good. I'm looking at this one and I'm like, are you gonna be, like, am I in charge of you, or are you gonna make this whole thing?
I think this one wears the pants in this relationship. This is already, there's already a lot on here.
There is.
There's kind of no escaping that in the
But
bite.
I'm kind of psyched for like a last dab because we have to do it.
Yeah.
This one's going out to Jennifer Lawrence and her, what do you mean?
Yeah.
This was going out to her.
Oh, hell yeah.
Want to cheers it? Yeah. This is brutal, bro. But
This
I'm
is,
in on
this
it.
is thick. Okay.
That is so on fire.
Oh! Oh!
My guy.
Oh! Ah! It's instantaneous.
Like, this whole side of my face, is like, I don't know if I can drive home. Ooh-wee!
Shoot, that one's bad.
It's actually not
was
a bad sauce.
No.
It's just too much. Oh my God. Dios mío, I'm gonna every language, I know. I am Jennifer Lawrence, what do you mean? Dog.
I might have to.
Take 5 minutes, five.
It's never been this bad.
I already did, but this is real.
Okay. So,
Yeah, here we go.
you have your former role at Wheaton. You're also an athletics' biggest cheerleader. We see you at games all the time. I can't even read. In your spare times, do you play any sports?
I used to play sports when in my 20s. And I used to run a lot before I had children. And now I have an almost 2-year-old.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And she now runs. And so my spare time consists of doing whatever it is to either keep up with her or keep her out of trouble. And so it's cool to watch my daughter do that, even though I no longer have time to do it on my own, because I'm trying to watch her and make sure she doesn't crash on anything.
Buddy, you did it.
I did it. You did it. Well done. I'm sorry, it's hitting.
Gavin, everybody.
Thank you.